Welcome to Supers Live on this June 29th, 2021, our final race of June as we get ready to move into July and celebrate Independence Day weekend this weekend. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm your host, Bob Gangwer, and we are so excited to be able to bring you this Twin 35 night as we celebrate speed and freedom and liberty here on the Supers Broadcasting Network. Make sure you let us know where you're watching from. We sure would like to give you a shout out in our Supers Chat channel on Twitch. And man, we've got a lot of great followers. Grid Finder, Slim Jim 355, our most recent followers. Happy to have them on board. Don't forget you can hit that follow button at any time during the broadcast so that you can be notified when we go live. Started a little bit late here tonight. Heat race is going a little bit long. We wanted to get those in before the start of the broadcast. Two 10-lap heat races to set the grid for our first 35-lap feature. Those are in the bag. Anthony Corsiniti, rookie, picks up his first Supers checkered flag here tonight. Congratulations to Anthony in North Syracuse, New York, driving the T's forecast machine, wins the first heat race. The second heat race goes to the guy that's won two features in a row. Rapid Ryan Clunan out of Oswego, New York, picks up the heat race and win in number two there. Those guys are eligible for the invert. In fact, the top three, as long as you finish the heat race, are eligible for the invert for the first feature event. We'll be giving you the lineup here in just a couple of minutes on that. Now, as you're joining us, we just appreciate you being here so that you can watch Super Modified Sim Racing. You might be asking yourself, what the heck is a Super Modified? All you got to do is go to supers.net, click the fan tab, and then click Super Modified 101. They are the ultimate short track race car. It's the only thing we race here at Supers. Radically offset, big block super modified engines as well as small blocks, 900 horsepower. There simply is no short track equal. Faster than Indy cars on the straightaways at Phoenix International Raceway. They're so fast. There's nothing like it. You can catch them in action this weekend at the Oswego Speedway, the virtual version of what we're racing here tonight, or which we're racing here tonight. Also, tomorrow night at Seekonk Speedway in Massachusetts, the 350 Super Modifieds of the Smack Tour will be out there. And then on Saturday as well in New Hampshire, the 350 Super Modifieds competing at Star Speedway, and the Midwest Super Modifieds in action at Sandusky Speedway in Ohio. So lots of places you can go see Super Modifieds this weekend. You want to learn more about them so you look pretty cool because you've never seen them before and you want to go to your first Super Modified race, you got to go and check out Super Modified 101 on our page. We tell you all about real super modified racing, including the winners of the week, brought to you by RG Design, right on the front page of our website. And you can click our schedule page and you can find out exactly when the super modified races near you are coming up. We put all of the real super modified races on our schedule. Super Modified is the first name in our name. The Super Modified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series, the original Super Modified Sim Racing Sanction, started in 2004. This race dates back to 2005. So not only are we celebrating America's birthday tonight, we're also celebrating the very first race for the Supers non-wing Super Modified. Now, we call it non-wing because it doesn't have the big articulating top wing on the top of the roll cage. This is what they run until the last couple of years, regularly every week at Oswego Speedway. It is our oldest non-wing race on the schedule. Dates back to July 6, 2005 with this non-wing mod. Not this particular R-Factor one, but the very first non-wing style car we ran. That was done on July 6, 2005 at Jennerstown Speedway. It was the Independence Day Twin 25. So even in the very beginning of Supers, we paid homage to our nation's birthday and the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776. 245 years old this year will be the United States. When it comes to twin wins, nobody has more than Rocket Rob Warren. He was leading points up until last week, the all-time Supers winner, now in second, 1 point behind Ryan Clunan, who won our second heat race here tonight. Rob has 5 twin wins. Nobody tops him. Chris Hevron's close, though, as he has 4, and he was the first driver to sweep the twins on the same night. Now, Rob has done that as well. You've got a host of guys that have 2 wins, including Dave Soja, Dominic Joya, Dave Byron III, and Steady Steve Callahan. And then we've got a lot of guys that have just 1 win, including 2 of the men that won the very first twins for Independence Day in Supers history. John Davidson, co-founder of Supers, won the very first non-wing feature event on that Twin 25 night at Jennerstown. Then Canadian Sean Gibbs won one. Gary Waldron's here tonight. He's got 1 twin win, as does Keith Put One on You Powell, who's also here to compete tonight. In the history of the race, there's been 4 drivers that have doubled up. The most recent, Dave O, last year in 2020. Dave not here to defend his Independence Day championship as he's traveling home from New York after watching the IMSA show at Watkins Glen. We've got a lot of racing action coming at you, and it's time to get things rolling here with our very first feature event. 35 laps on tap for the Independence Day Twin 35s. And there's always a good one, and there's always a rough one. We'll see how the first one goes here, as we expect some action, as half the field in the heat races didn't make it out of the heat races.